The Biden administration releases its annual International Religious Freedom Report. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says that it provides a comprehensive review of the state of religious freedom in countries across the globe, including Nicaragua, where the Ortega regime has cracked down hard on Catholics. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports.
Tracy, the Biden administration is well aware of the ongoing religious persecution of Nicaraguan Catholics. The Ortega government has detained and imprisoned numerous Catholic leaders, shut down Catholic media, and recently tossed Bishop Rolando Alvarez into prison, possibly for decades. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says human rights defenders are sounding the alarm about attacks on the Catholic Church. In Nicaragua, reports identified over 160 incidents, including vandalism and unjust arrests.
One of those unjustly detained was Rolando Alvarez, a bishop who criticized the regime's crackdown on civil and religious liberties and was promptly labeled a traitor to the homeland and sentenced to 26 years in jail.
He also warned
governments in many parts of the world continue to target religious minorities using a host of methods, including torture, beatings, unlawful surveillance, and so-called re-education camps.
Meanwhile, after presidential candidate Nikki Haley said a federal ban on abortion would not be realistic, SBA Pro-Life America writes, when Ambassador Haley talks about national consensus on late-term abortion, we are in agreement. The consensus already exists. Polling shows 72% of Americans support limiting abortions by at least 15 weeks when the unborn child can feel excruciating pain. Also today, President Joe Biden released a video observing Peace Officers Memorial Day.
We thank our law enforcement community and recognize the heroism, selflessness, and absolute courage of officers all across America.
And he honored officers killed in the line of duty.
We remember the fallen, their families, and their communities. May God bless them all.
Back to the International Religious Freedom Report, Secretary of State Antony Blinken tweeted today that visa restrictions have been imposed on certain people who he says undermine the democratic process in Nigeria's recent elections. Critics of the Biden administration say Nigeria should also be on the countries of particular concern list due to the killings of Christians there. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.